Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I am making a super cute gnome winter set. I'm going in with Beetles White. I love Beetles. I use like literally everything I have is Beetles product. I love that it's such a good product for an affordable price. Like, I don't feel like you should have to pay like 15 to 20 bottles to have good product. So Beetles, I always use Beetles black and white for sure. I love their colors. Top coat and base coat. Oh, I didn't mention that I pre-buff these nails and then I go in with 2 coats of Beetles base coat just to make sure that the nails are super strong. I'm just doing 2 coats of the white just to make sure. I know some people don't like being able to see through their nails, so I always want to make sure they're covered well. And then I'm going in with this. This color is from Model 1s. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I just loved it when I opened the bottle. And I don't even know if it's really a blue or like a blue-green or a green. Whatever. I'll see if I can find the name of it and put it in the comments. But it's super pretty. I did 2 coats of that as well on both nails, just to make sure you can't see through it. I forgot a nail, you guys, so I had to go back. How embarrassing. I don't know why I left that part in the video. And there I'm wiping one of my animal hairs. You guys, I have a lot of animals. Like, so I may consider it a problem. But that's probably my biggest struggle doing nails at home is picking animal hair out of my gel polish. But it's a small price to pay because I love having them around me. So just double coating. And on this, I just got these new holders, you guys, and I saw another YouTuber using it, and it looked like she had really good success with them, but I really struggled doing artwork with them being attached like this because I felt like I didn't have as much flexibility with my hands, and I really struggled through this whole video with that. I use my pinky a lot, you can see, as like a kickstand, and I didn't know where to put it. I don't know. But the other individual magnet ones I had were so flimsy and they broke. So I wanted to try something new. So I might have to use both. But I definitely don't think I could use this stand during character art. For sure. I mean, so if anybody does watch this video and knows of a good quality nail stands that are the individual ones, please let me know. Now I'm just drawing little stars. Oh, I drew in dash lines. I don't know if I said that. Little teeny dash lines across the top and the bottom with little dots in the middle. And I'm doing the same thing on the other nail. And yeah, I don't know if it was the stands, but I was getting so frustrated during the set, you guys. I'm normally really good at straight lines, and I couldn't even draw straight lines. I was just having a super hard time holding this stand. 2 lines down the middle. I'm doing like a little sweater now. I think I wiped this nail off 3 or 4 times to get those lines straight. I was getting so frustrated. The nails I'm wearing right now in this video are a set of my press-on nails, and I've had them on for about a week. And my full-time job, I work at a pet store, you guys, and so my hands are in fish water, reptile habitats, cats, animals literally all day long. My hands are wet all day long, washing them. And they've held up for a whole week. So I'm really, really happy about that. Just doing those little squiggly lines on the sweater nails. With some dots down the middle. Use my daughter tool. I always think of my daughter when I think of a daughter tool. I have a super cute daughter, you guys. She's 19 years old. That just aged me a ton. But I love her. She's literally my rock. So, one of these videos, I'll let you guys know my story. Kind of went from a nail tech. Well, no, I went from a 26-year career at a in retail management, to nail tech, in a nail salon, to going back to work so I could have health insurance, and doing press-on nails at home. And now to creating content. So anyways, there's a lot more detail to that of why I quit my 26-year career and chose nails. And I think that aged me a little bit too. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Now I'm drawing some bells, you guys, and this was hard for me. I thought bells were going to be so easy. And what's crazy is I have so many stickers, you guys, and I never use them. I have a video coming up of all my stickers because I'm hoping somebody watches this and sees my stickers and can give me some inspiration on some sets. I also I'm doing the bells on the other side, but they're not great, but you know, I think they look like bells still. I have also a mini Timo haul coming. I'm just waiting for that stuff to come. I'm adding some cute stuff to my packages. And I've got some stuff coming for my prep kits as well for my packages. Just doing some little polka dots inside the bells there. I have some really cute stickers coming. They're not of my logo, but they look like my logo pretty much. There's a cat and a moon. So now I'm just drawing little bows on top of the bells with long ribbons, because I love long flowing ribbons. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I usually use, when I'm out of like art paint for my black and white, I'll usually go in with acrylic paint, because I tend to be able to get thinner lines with acrylic. And I don't know why I didn't do that this set. So now I'm just sponging on a little bit of black, so the beard doesn't have, so it'll show up on the white background. Because I'm going to do a long white beard on this gnome. This is just his little vest, a little black vest for our gnome. On both sides. And just coloring that in and make sure it's nice and dark. There's my pinky trying to figure out where to be. I'm sorry I'm a little out of frame. If you guys can see that line written right there, my husband says, Pepper, you need to make a square so that you stay in frame, because I was complaining to him how I went out of frame. And so there's my line, and I still went out of frame. But what happened while I was out of frame was I drew on the little gnome nose. And now I'm mixing some gray with some white to do the beard, so it's not pure white, so it can show up a little bit better. And I just do long strokes for his beard. I wanted his beard to be a little bit long, so I extended it clear down into the black vest. And then of course, I do a long flowing mustache, because I love mustache. You guys will see in the video coming up of my game room / work area, my handsome hubby's in that video. He has a beard and a mustache. Now I'm going in with the blue, green, whatever color, and we're going to do the gnome hat, and it's going to be a super long gnome hat, kind of curvy. And I realized after I started coloring in that it wasn't quite thick enough, so I went back and made it a little bit of a thicker hat. And then I'm just coloring that in, and I went clear down to the bottom of the nose. You guys can see. Cute. And then I do the same thing on the other nail. And they don't have to be exactly the same, and they're not going to be exactly the same because it's hand-painted art. And if there's anybody who orders a set of hand-painted nails and expects them to be exactly the same, it's really unrealistic. In fact, some of my favorite sets are when both hands are different. I love, love, love that. Because then you have such a variety to look at every time you look down. Just coloring that in and making sure it's nice and filled in. I think I go over the gnome hat twice, kind of give it 2 coats. Because again, I'm using regular gel polish, not art paint, which works fine. I mean, I like to have the black and white, like I said, but I don't know why I didn't use it during this set, or my acrylics. And now I'm going in and doing little hearts all along the hat, and I just do 2 dots and then form that into a little heart. And I struggled with these 2, but they ended up looking cute because they weren't perfect, but then when I looked at them, I thought, well, that makes them even cuter, that they weren't perfect. So I left them. And I just made sure there weren't any big gaps, because I don't like gaps. So I filled in the whole hat. And fixing that one. I do the same thing on the other one. And now I took some, let's see, that silver glitter from Model Ones. And I think it's called Starry Skies. And I was going to leave those bells white, but I didn't like it. And so I added some, I just outlined the bell in the glitter because I love sparkle, and I just felt like it needed more. I didn't like it just plain white. Do that on both nails. And then I go and add some dots and a star on each side. And this I use my little teeny short brush, and I even cut this brush thinner to make my little stars, because I never can seem to find thin brushes that are thin enough for really good line work. I love to do character art, and it's pretty essential to have thin brushes. Same thing on the other nail. And then I'm going with the same starry sky. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know if it's starry sky or starry nights. I'll see if I'll see if I can find that one too. And I'm just kind of feathering it up with my art brush, ever so delicately. And I'm outlining the nose. And this is where I really got angry that I did not use my acrylic paint, because I could not get thin enough line on these noses, or really on any of the outline. But you outline the hat all the way down to the nose. And I think I did outline the entire nose. See how long it took me, you guys? Ugh, I was frustrated. So trust your gut. Use the product you know is going to work. I'm going in doing the same thing on the other nail. And you can see I pulled this one clear up to my face so I could see, so I could get a straight line on there. And I did do a little bit better on the second nail. And maybe once I get used to these stands, it'll be easier, but right now it was not. I'm mixing a little, I realized that there was nothing connecting the hat to the vest of the gnome, and so I went in and gave him a shirt, a gray shirt, because we cannot be having him outside in the winter without a shirt. Poor little guy. So I just drew in like a little gnome shirt. Sorry, I'm out of frame. I need to practice that. I think it's because I have short arms, you guys, and I'm kind of blind, so I have to be really close to the nails when I'm doing my art. You see, I just tried to move it right back into frame for you guys. I'm doing little stars on the gnome nails with the blue, green, whatever color. Constantly picking out the cat hair. I think there's a couple of my kitties in my game room / work area video that I'll be uploading soon. And if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, I'll for sure have weekly videos, but I'm going to try to do 2 or 3 per week. I'll try to record every order I get, and then also the ones I just put up on my shop. I want to record what some of my packaging looks like. But I've got more stuff coming for that, so I'm going to hold off on that video for a minute. So here I'm going in with Beetles top coat, and I always use Beetles. It just gives it such a smooth finish. It's no wipe, so I don't have to go back in and wipe it off. And I do believe I do 2 coats of this as well. I hope you guys liked watching this video. It was tricky. I'm still new. I'm still learning, so they will get better. My husband has vowed to help me. He's a little bit more practiced than I am. But I do think this set ended up looking cute in the end, even though those the bells weren't my favorite at first. When I put the set down and looked at it all together, it ended up being very cute. I love how the gnome turned out. Sweater nail is very cute. And I was out of matte coat, you guys. That's why these are shiny. I was originally going to do the sweater nail matte. But yeah, here I'm going in with my second coat. I'm on Instagram, you guys, also, and TikTok, or the Tic Tac, as I like to call it, under the same name, Moonchild Custom Creations. I post daily on those as well. If you guys want to give me a follow, I'd appreciate it so much. And here is the finished product. Oh no, not yet. Gosh, I feel like I've been coating forever. Did I do 3 coats? This is even sped up. I took like a 2-hour set and turned it into 20 minutes. But it's only 2 hours because I diddle around a lot, you guys. Like, that's one cool thing about doing nails at home too, is you don't have to go straight 2 hours through. You can just like get up, pet my little animals, go get a drink, do whatever, come back. And here I'm going to file. I always file straight up and down. Make sure it has a nice square edge. When you put too many layers of gel polish, it tends to curve out those edges, and so I like to make them nice and square and sharp. Straight up and down. Give them a good dust. I also go back and file the sides. But there's the final project, you guys. Yes, I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I love this set. If you're interested in purchasing, check out my Instagram or message me. Very affordable. Thanks for watching. Bye.